I definitely feel like I definitely found everything that I needed to realize about myself. I found out who I was as an artist. Actually, my first time being a solo artist, like all the other music endeavors I did when I was in Milwaukee, I was in a group. When I finally moved to Memphis, I became a solo artist. I dropped a lot of my my very first solo project while I was out here, and I got a lot of success through that. And that was just an exciting time for me because it was like I found some untapped potential in myself that I didn't know I had. And I was able to like really capitalize on that potential and just expound on it. And I became my own artist. Really, like if that's the a simpler way to put it, way to put it. And so yeah, I definitely feel like I found who I was in Memphis when I came here the first time. Now, the transition period going back to Milwaukee was like, taking everything that I learned. It was like so the transitional period going back to Milwaukee was like taking everything that I learned and all the knowledge that I gained while I was in Memphis and just taking that back to Milwaukee. And this time around, um, I was when I left Memphis, I was like in a record deal situation, and going back to Milwaukee was like adjusting to being out of that record deal situation, and now like becoming my own boss, not just my own artist, but being my own boss and like really building and expanding on the brand and doing things for myself. And I think that was really the main focal point of me moving back to Milwaukee, and also being back around my grandparents and a lot of my family that I really felt like I needed to be around at the time. They played a huge role in me moving back to Milwaukee, and they just made me feel at ease and just being in a good space, getting my head clear, and being in a good space and able to create to the fullest. And so yeah, I think that was like the main thing with moving back to Milwaukee was just getting back around my family that I grew up with. So then after moving to Milwaukee, we meaning me, my cousin that I grew up with. His name's Dexter. And also my longtime friend Ross. We decided to go to L.A. And L.A. was just like really, it was just us. Wanting to be in a bigger market. You know what I'm saying, and just finding something new. Cause I've been over there before, but I've never been to L.A. to live, and I just wanted to experience something totally different that wasn't the Midwest, that wasn't the South, and I think I got everything that I was looking for out in LA, you know what I'm saying? Like the weather was different. It was so many people to work with, so many opportunities and things like that. And I think it was really good. It was really good for me to move out there because it was like, it just, expanded my mind and ideas and just made me feel like I was exploring a place that I'd never seen before. So I think that was tight to just go out there and also just to take that leap of faith. I'm a big risk taker. My whole life is always like been planned on taking risk, and I feel like, to just take the leap of faith to go to LA and just whatever happens happens. I think that's a big risk, and luckily I got the reward with the risk by meeting a lot of people, meeting a lot of connections, and furthering my career.